Anchoring. Let me show you an example of an anchoring. I need blank borrow this real quick. I need a volunteer, someone to come sit here real quick and do a little exercise. Anybody? Okay, Thaddeus, come over here. Alright, this is a quick example of an anchor. Okay, can you put your hand right here? Okay, is it okay if you touch your hand?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, when you're doing an anchor, what you're going to do is you're going to create the feeling that you want, or you would ask them, what do you want to feel? We're going to stick with relaxation and motivation. Relaxation and motivation, that's what we're going to stick with, okay? So, the trick with an anchor is that what you're going to do is you're going to ask them to get into the last time they felt this feeling of relaxation, for example. The last time you feel a feeling of relaxation, okay? Now Thaddeus, I'm going to create an anchor where he just starts giggling, okay? But I want you to think, when you do this in a pair, you want to think about the last time you really felt relaxed. And then when they start to feel it, you're going to pick a spot. Usually what I'm going to recommend is that you work with their knuckles. But you can create an anchor with how you say something, how you say something, or really can be an anchor. Okay, tilting your head can be an anchor. Okay. So, tell me the last time you were really excited about doing something, you know, and you did it, and you were a little skeptical, but you did it, and it was awesome. Tell me about that. And then, you know, I just go, tell me about that. Oh, that was pretty cool. How did it feel afterwards? Oh, it was awesome. It was amazing. It was great. Okay, so here's what I'd like to do with you. Blah 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 blah. What do you think? Okay, all right, and then it causes them to go into that, access that state. Okay, so I'm causing a state inside of somebody. So this is where it could get unethical if you're going around manipulating people, but if you have good intentions, that's the difference. All right, so so when you're setting an anchor, what you want to do is you ask somebody to feel that feeling, and what they're going to do is they're going to start to feel it, then they're going to really feel it, then it's going to feel it strongest at their peak, then it's going to start to fade, then it's going to be gone. So what you're trying to do is catch them up here somewhere. So usually you're going to say, think about the last time you felt really calm, and then you'll start to watch, and they'll start to go, okay, and they're supposed to tell you, okay, and then you'll notice that they soften or they relax, and then just say the first knuckle, so you just push on that knuckle a little bit. You push on the same knuckle with the same intensity, with the same 1 finger or 2 fingers, and you just hold it there and count to 5. Because what they're doing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're trying to catch it somewhere when it's really strong. Okay, and then you let go. Then you say, okay, go ahead and think about that feeling again. Let me know when you really feel it strong. And right before they shake their head is when you want to go over there and touch that knuckle, same spot, same pressure again, and think in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let go. And say, okay, forget about it. Now let's go ahead and touch that spot. Okay, then you touch that spot and you see if they go, yeah. Because now you've anchored that feeling of relaxation to this. Okay, so, all right, put your hand there. All right, so. Got a picture?
Yeah.
Auditory?
Yes.
Sounds in there?
Sure.
Kinesthetic? Careful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. All right, forget about it. Okay, so, all right. Now, any questions about the anchoring? Okay, we're going to go ahead and check and see. Okay. Oh, yeah. What'd you get first, picture or sound?
A smile first.
Yeah, the kinesthetic. All right, great. Okay, so it's just setting a little anchor. All right, and if you have enough intensity, you only have to do it once, which is most people think of it as like with a phobia, for example. Okay, with a phobia. But you can do it with something happy too. Okay. How fast is that, right? I think he's blushing.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I asked her to think about the great sex. Okay. So
Very vivid memory.
yeah. Imagine the possibilities there. So you can do a variety of things with this, but it's really good because we want to learn how to set an anchor, and then you want to learn how to collapse an anchor. So how do you get rid of a button? Okay. So what we would do in that situation, remember, you can't be totally tense and relaxed at the same time. I mean, if you make a fist and then try and keep it tight while relaxing it, you can't do it.
So
Okay.
cognitive dissonance is trying to get thinking two thoughts or two opposite ideas at one time, which you can't do.
So let's do that on purpose then with our anchoring. So if you have a feeling you don't want, we're going to first anchor that. Then we're going to anchor a feeling that would cancel that out. And we're going to anchor that one a lot. Now the reason you have to anchor that one a lot is because a lot of times the negative anchor is very powerful. And so you have to make sure your positive anchor is as powerful to equal them out. And then what happens is you just become neutral. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so, all right, is there a feeling that you ever get that you'd like to get rid of?
Feeling I ever get I'd like to get rid of? Yes.
Okay, so think about the feeling that you want to get rid of.
Can it be like lack of motivation to clean or do dishes or something? Okay.
Mhm.
Lack of motivation to clean the kitchen.
Okay, so think about the last time you were procrastinating. Is that the same thing for you? Or should I stick with lack of motivation?
Maybe reading too many news articles in the morning instead of getting to work on Yahoo.com or something. Would that work?
You pick.
Okay.
Just anything where you would like to get rid of something that, or maybe, do you have any kind of fear or worry or anxiety? Or
Yes.
yes. Now we don't have to know the details. It would be easier for you to notice if it was there and now it's not.
Does it have to be present in my vibrant in my life right now?
No.
Okay.
But it should be something that matters to you.
Sure.
Might as well get something from this. So think
it's
about the worry that comes with that.
It's a lot of worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So if I had a bowl of crickets, would you eat it for $1? Doesn't matter. Okay. So now. All right. All right. I just want to check and can you think about.
I'm trying to put effort into it, but it's
Okay. Think about it again. Think about that worry and anxiety.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Always notice when you're into worry, where do you go? Where do you look usually?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really powerful insight to have. A lot of times you can really shift somebody from going there just by not letting them look up or look down. Okay.
It's really like right here.
Yeah, you can really feel it. Okay, all right, good. So that's good. All right, now let's go ahead and remember this one?
Yeah.
Remember it closer, and bigger, and brighter.
You gotta close your eyes.
I cannot believe I touched him and said, "Then remember it bigger."
Bigger.
My mind didn't go there, but whatever.
All right, now I have to collapse and anchor in me because that's just weird. Okay, so, all right, great. So now we have two equal anchors that are both set. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and think about not having enough finances.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
That's weird. Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what happens?
Screw the money, let's
Neutralize.
have sex.
Canceling each other out.
Yeah, I wanted to take money for it. But
Obi Man's over there. All right, now,
very weird though.
that was very weird, and did you see his face?
Yeah,
It's like,
conflicted.
wow.
Deriver-
Perplexed look.
Derivational search, I think is how they call it, derivational search, where he was going like,
Yeah.
He was trying so hard to access that feeling, but couldn't.
well, what was happening was that there was confusion
Yeah.
because the feeling was it was just being scrambled, literally being
Cheetos were
scrambled.
full of Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, it was so go ahead and share what happened. Try to help other people know what you just experienced.
Okay, so, but then when you did both, it was like,
That's what your face
it
looks
was like if you were standing on the carpet and it just started waving. I mean, it was just like, what the? It was very weird. It
Yeah.
was like being dropped in the ocean or something, just bobbing around for a little while until it settled, and then it's like, oh, the tremor's gone, and I guess it's just normal now.
Yeah. And so now what we would do is we would focus on once you're feeling more relaxed and you're not gripped or paralyzed, then you can go and cause something. You can go and create something. Okay, Because if you had to, you will. You'll figure it out. You always have. I mean, you're here now, right? You've survived all kinds of different things, and will continue to, especially with the education that you have now, especially if we do something together, okay? So, you know, and you have some pretty incredible resources.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, so it just goes to show, without really getting into the content or me trying to talk him into something else, how much positive thinking did we use? 0. That's right, zip. Okay, and so what we did was just fired off 2 opposing emotions at the same time, and it scrambled it, and it caused him to feel like, whoa, and now, you know, now you can go from here, right? I mean, now you can move forward without all the fear.
I feel like it's actually kind of back here, although I'm not thinking about it, but
How's your head feel?
relaxed.
Good.
So the negative is gone, but is the positive kind of gone too at this point? Did they neutralize each other?
What I'm looking for is neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the positive is
I would have
probably,
to put
probably
effort
now
into
neutral.
reconnecting with either right
Okay.
now.
So
Yeah.
this is a
I don't
non-functioning
know,
button.
push that happy button again and see.
Well, what else?
It's like, yes,